What's up everyone, welcome to Stockton. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. On this channel, we talk about stocks before they start blowing up, say goodbye to chasing stocks at all-time highs, and say hello to making some money. So if this sounds like something you want to take advantage of, then hit that beautiful subscribe button and like the video. Now let's get to it. Before we get into the video, I have to say that I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is just my opinion and is for entertainment purposes only. Having said that, if I'm talking about a company, I'll let you know whether I'm personally going to invest in it or not towards the end of the video. But you should always do your own due diligence, so with that out of the way, let's get started.
Today, we're talking about a new penny stock, Aqua Metals, ticker symbol AQMS. Aqua Metals is an off-the-radar clean tech play that can potentially do really well in the future. But just like with any other penny stock, it's not as simple and the company isn't without its risks. So stick around till the end of the video where I'll talk about some of the risks associated with this stock. Aqua Metals use their patented and patent-pending lead refining technology called AquaRefining to increase lead production to meet the rising demand for lead without increasing emissions. So essentially, they recycle existing lead in an environmentally friendly way through the technology. So this is what the AquaRefining process looks like. Feels therapeutic almost. Now, the question is, why is it important to recycle lead? According to Aqua Metals, the lead acid battery market is expected to grow from 46.6 billion in 2015 to 85.5 billion in 2025. Lead batteries are the only 100% recyclable batteries available. 80% of the lead used to manufacture new batteries is recycled. Recycling is critical to keep pace with the growing energy storage needs. So they obviously paint a rosy picture here, but we can't deny one major threat to their company in the years ahead. We're talking about the lithium-ion batteries. Lithium-ion batteries are extremely popular right now, as these are the batteries of choice now in most electric vehicles. Declining lithium-ion battery prices and increasing electric vehicle sales is likely to restrain the growth of the lead-acid battery market in the coming years, so we have to call this out as a risk factor. Having said that, it doesn't mean the world will completely stop using lead-acid batteries either. With decreasing cost of solar PV equipment and supportive global initiatives to eliminate carbon emission and promote renewables, the utilization of off-grid solar projects is expected to increase significantly during the forecasted period. Thus, it is expected to provide a great opportunity for lead-acid battery market during the forecasted period. Asia Pacific is expected to dominate the lead-acid battery market, with the majority of the demand coming from China, Japan, and India. So we can see that lead-acid batteries aren't going to go away, and now with the focus being on clean tech, Aqua Metals finds itself well positioned in the current market. But during my research, I found an interesting article on Seeking Alpha which implies that AQMS technology can also recycle lithium-ion batteries. Initially, when the company went public, the story was recycling lead-acid batteries. Its total addressable market is now much larger with AQMS using its technology for lithium-ion battery recycling. Recycling lithium-ion batteries is another opportunity not baked into the stock price. I'm not sure if this is something that Aqua Metals can actually do, but let's see what the CEO Steve said on their most recent earnings call. And there's also an interesting thing going on in the Tahoe Reno Industrial Center area. There are a fair number of companies trying to move forward with how we recycle lithium batteries. Because remember, you could recycle lead-acid batteries and Aqua Metals improves the way that you recycle lead-acid batteries through AquaRefining greatly. And obviously, Tahoe Reno Industrial Center has a large lithium player, with Tesla being down the road. And there are some companies that are moving forward in that area and see this as a strategic hub for potentially creating an ecosystem. Now, he hasn't directly come out and said that, hey, listen, we can also recycle lithium-ion batteries, but if this is implied or if this is true, then this could be huge for this company. Now let's have a look at their chart. So as you can see, some investor interest has started to catch on with this stock because the share price shot up recently. So it might be a good idea to maybe wait for a pullback before investing, although it's entirely possible that it just keeps on going up before there is a pullback. So according to the analysts on Yahoo Finance, AQMS is a strong buy. But to be very honest with you, this doesn't mean an awful lot, and it should never be the sole determining factor of whether you should buy a stock or not. But I thought I'd just point this out to you in this video. I also want to mention that AQMS recently had a fire on their plant in Q4 2019, and they're just about getting back to their feet. So let me read this for you from their latest financial statement. We believe we are in a sound financial position to accomplish the objectives of our business model. We expect to fortify our current resources with the receipt of additional insurance payments and select asset disposals. In conjunction with our recent agreement with Veritex, we have established a plan to be debt-free this year. We are on track to have the first electrolyzer operational within 6 weeks after we are able to return to the facility. Following present COVID-19 restrictions, these electrolyzers will AquaRefine the large quantity of valuable lead concentrate we produced and incurred costs to create prior to the plant fire, which eliminates the need for costly battery feedstock acquisition and processing costs. In addition, we've had meaningful conversations with potential customers and partners to consider licensing our proprietary AquaRefining technology. I'm optimistic and proud of our team for affecting the strength of Aqua Metals' cash position and runway we have established to fund our go-forward plans, particularly in the face of the recent devastating fire and COVID-19 outbreak. So the management seems upbeat about the future, and being debt-free should boost investor confidence in the company as well. So now I want to talk about some of the risks associated with AQMS, and there are primarily two things I want to touch upon. Firstly, AQMS has constantly underperformed in the past. In 2017, Aqua Metals' price target was raised to $34 from $16, but we all know that it's still a penny stock. So if you go back and look at some other price targets given to the stock, you'll find the current price is way below that of the estimates set by analysts back then. The second risk factor is that although they're debt free now, historically their balance sheet hasn't always been that great and has been a cause of concern. But having said that, I still find the stock as an interesting play in the clean tech space. I mean, the future is all about clean energy and clean tech, so the stage is set for companies like AQMS. It just depends on whether they can execute their plans and take advantage of the situation, and that's a big if. So that's it for today's video. Let me know what you think about this company in the comments below. Are you buying it, or do you find this company a little too risky? I personally don't have a position in AQMS currently, but this stock is definitely on my watch list. And on that note, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.